Hello, everyone. Good morning to some, afternoon to others, may even evening, depending on what part of the country you are connecting from. I miss you guys. It's been a while since we have gone live. I'll give a few more people an opportunity to join in. Hopefully, everyone has their tea because some tea just came out about 30 minutes ago that I wanted to see what you all thought about it with Brittany Griner. I see someone from San Antonio, Texas. Hey there, someone from Denmark. I hope everyone is doing okay. All right. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Like I said, it has been a while since we have connected and spoke on our live feed before. Hello, watching from France, Alabama, Florida. Hey, y'all. Oh my gosh, you guys are checking in from everywhere. Who's that? Hey, Natalie. How are you? Hi from the UK, Chicago, South Bend. Okay, yes. You guys are everywhere. So before, we jump into our discussion and anything like that, hello from India, Norway. I first wanted to check on you guys to see how you are doing. Okay, Houston, H-Town, hold it down. Jackson, Mississippi, Slidell, Atlanta, Corpus Christi, someone else from France. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. So I want to check and make sure, everyone is doing okay. I know COVID has been a very depressing time. A lot of people are going through a lot of things, families going through things, the loss of loved ones, everything like that. I just wanted to make sure I extended my sincere condolences to anyone who is going through bereavement. I also wanted to make sure that I'll give you guys the best wishes for your children going back to school, or some may be in school. So I know I'm a parent of two. My son is 13. My daughter is getting ready to be 3 in a couple of weeks. So I definitely understand the back to school hassle, the school uniform, school supplies, everything like that. So I wanted to extend well wishes and everything like that to you. Hopefully you all are. Oh, hello, somebody from Dallas, Texas. Okay, Port Arthur, Philly, Ghana. All right, we are reaching so many people. Yes, 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 yes. I love it. Any of you out there who are mentally suffering, from whether it's postpartum depression, I personally have been struggling with that. I highly encourage you to speak to someone, even if it's not necessarily a therapist. If it's a friend, it's a family member, whomever, speak to someone, you guys. Literally, let me share something personal with you. About a week ago, I literally felt like I was having a nervous breakdown and I left my house. I left my house. I just needed to get away for about 30 minutes and clear my head. As I stated, my daughter is almost 3. I felt like I was coming to the end of postpartum, but I guess I'm really not. And I still have some issues with it. So definitely, you guys get on the speak to someone when it comes to your mental health. That is very important to me. Thank you guys so much for continuously supporting my channel. I really, really do appreciate it. I have some exciting updates and information that I need to give you about what's coming next. So you all just watched the latest episode, right? The update. It was crazy, wasn't it? I mean, let's discuss that. So you have mom who didn't show up to court the first time after she filed child support on dad. And then dad shows up to court. She leaves the kids with him. He wants child support, but then she comes to court talking about a BBL. Okay, y'all. First of all, let me just be honest. I did not know what a BBL was. I did not know what a BBL was. Someone had to explain it to me. So yeah, it took me for a loop. Very hilarious though. But whenever you guys come to court, just remember something. And I'm going to jump back to the Tea and Shade episode as well. You've seen a number of episodes where people do not bring their paperwork to court. As many times as you watch episodes, as many times we've gone live, always bring your paperwork to court, you guys. Always, always, always. Although testimonial evidence is evidence, because remember, you're raising your hand, taking the oath, saying that you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help you God, right? So your testimony is going to be accepted as true. Someone asked, are these real scenarios? Yes, they are real scenarios. They are based on situations that actually took place in court. Obviously, the actual people would not be on the show. Why wouldn't they be on the show? Well, obviously, if they were actually on the show, it'd probably be a fight. Because that actually is what happens in court. So what you see on my show is a mild toned down version of what actually takes place in a child support court. There are bailiffs located inside of the courtroom because it goes down in Texas in the child support courts. I mean, people bring their new spouses, their new girlfriends, their side pieces. They're going through a divorce and they side piece show up to court. I mean, it happens. So people really, really do fight in court. They get really grimy. They get really nasty. So just always remember, you guys, be on your best behavior. Make sure you bring your paperwork with you. All right. So that was that episode that left you guys on a high. It was like that for a reason. And thank you so much for you all again continuously supporting the show, and I will address some of the comments in just a minute. Just wanted to let you know that that particular episode ended the show on a high for that particular episode. I mean, that particular season, right? So we are starting a new season. What is to be expected with this new season? We're going to have updates. So some of these favorite scenarios that you guys love to look at that have all these views, they'll be back because some changes have happened, you guys. The living arrangement for the children have happened. The job situation has happened. People coming and removing their kids has taken place. So all of those types of things have taken place. We're going to have some updates on paternity situations. When someone comes to court and they are ordered to be in court, someone is serving them saying you are the father of this child. Before I get put on child support, I want to know, am I really the father? Paternity testing that has to be done, and it takes place right at the courthouse. It doesn't happen in the courtroom. The attorney general's office in Texas have nurses that are on standby to make sure that that DNA testing takes place before any child support is ordered on the potential father. We're also going to discuss above the guideline child support. A lot of people on TikTok, they follow me on TikTok. And as a matter of fact, if you do not follow me on TikTok, you can follow me on TikTok. It's the @ Judge Vonda B. All right. A lot of people were asking about above the guideline child support. So some people think that celebrities have a different scale for child support than the average citizen. That's not true. They both have the same exact scales. But I want to show you some different scenarios with the above the guideline child support. So, what does the above the guideline mean? That essentially means that instead of the 9,200 net resources, all of your net resources being combined, you can go beyond that. But there are very specific things that you have to have that the judge is listening for. There are very specific factors and everything like that that has to take place. So you guys want to tune into that one. And absolutely, of course, is nothing short of drama. So you will still be entertained, and not only entertained, definitely educated. I hope you guys are really, really getting some um information out of these scenarios in the show, because it is educational. I really, really am big on education, and I want people to know their rights, especially those that are going to be representing themselves inside of a Texas courtroom, or even for informational purposes. If you don't live in Texas, maybe something I said can help you in your particular case that you can take back to a judge, or an attorney in the jurisdiction that you're in, that can help you personally. All right. The next thing I wanted to talk about are memberships. No, sorry, you guys. My 3-year-old, well, soon to be 3-year-olds in here. Would you like to speak to everybody? No? Okay, come speak to everybody. Come speak. Come on. She has bed head, you guys. Say hi.
Hi.
Tell everybody hello. You
Hello.
have to wave. They can see you. Blow them a kiss.
Mm.
Mwah. Yeah. Okay, so mommy's working. So go back in your room. Bye bye. She wants to speak to everyone. Thank you guys so much. She is adorable. She's super sweet, but trust me, she is a handful. Okay. So you all may have seen some information that has come out about memberships for the channel. Memberships are extremely important, you guys. As you know, it costs money to keep, making sure that I have episodes to you, especially weekly episodes, making sure that you have that, making sure that I go live and everything like that, as well as the merchandise. And we have merchandise that is coming to you guys. The merchandise is under our membership. If you will go and look at the membership, you will see there are a couple of different ones. You have Love You More, and Love You Forever. And with each one of those membership categories, it's different things that you have access to. A few people have signed up for memberships. You get special shout outs. When you pop up in the chat, I'll be able to see your face because it has a badge next to it. It helps me identify you quicker so I can give you a shout out. You'll also get exclusive messages from me. No one else will have access to that. You also get sneak peeks. So these episodes that you all have to wait on like 2 and 3 days, the people that subscribe to my channel and actually are members will have access to that, at least a little small snippet before everyone else does. Okay. And merchandise, I cannot wait until you guys see this merchandise. Now last year you probably did see me sporting, I have a crew neck sweater as well as a hoodie and a t-shirt with my favorite phrases. Of course, you obviously came here to waste my time is on a shirt. Don't be sorry, uh don't be sorry, just don't do it is on another one. And what was the third one? I have a third shirt. I can't remember what's on that one, but we have each one of those as well as the infamous Vonda mug. Yeah. And we're going to look into getting pens and everything like that that you can maybe use in your office or something. But yeah, I'm super excited about this season, and what we showed you all. I'm super excited about next season because it's going to be even more exciting. And then I have some even bigger news to share with you all soon. I can't tell you right now because I don't want to spoil the surprise, but definitely coming towards you very, very soon. All right. So let me get into some of these comments. Oh my gosh, you guys are from all over Rhode Island, Longview, Texas. Shout out to Texas, Baltimore, Tampa, Washington, D.C., Jeff City, Missouri. Oh my gosh. Thank you all so much for the love. I really, 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 really appreciate it. Type 2 diabetic, and I have bouts of depression at times. I have, yes, anyone who is dealing with any type of mental health issue, please, please, please speak to someone. If you're not opposed to medication, just make sure you know what it is that you're putting in your body to make sure that it doesn't counteract and cause a negative reaction to your body or anything like that. Yes, love your show. Oh my gosh, I love watching. I know it's something when you sip from that cup. I truly love your show. Man, I love you guys so much. I love you guys. Like the show would not be what it is without you all. Someone asked, the disclaimer says that you are not a real judge but an attorney. Is that correct? When I made the show, now you all, a lot of people that have not followed me from when the show started, I guess there's some confusion. Okay. When the show started 4 years ago, I was only a practicing attorney. When you are a practicing attorney, you are governed by the State Bar of Texas, the ethical rules. So whenever you are playing a role, an acting role, anything like that, you have to disclaim and let people know who you really are, what you're doing, and just tell, pretty much just tell and talk about what it is that the show is going to be related to or not related to or something like that. Since I have made the show, I did run for judge. I did win my election. So I am Judge Vonda B. So that clears it up for a lot of people. But the disclaimer that is on my page, I intentionally have not changed that disclaimer because that exciting news I mentioned to you that I'm not going to spill just yet, that is going to automatically change my disclaimer, and you all will see it'll look very, very different then. So I hope that I cleared that up for you. A Maya version, some scenarios are so shocking, and you're telling me the worst scenarios are toned down. Absolutely. What you are seeing are toned down. You have to remember they're toned down for a number of reasons. Number one, YouTube has community standards, just like Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and everything like that. So there are certain things I cannot put on this platform because if I did, you all wouldn't be able to have access to the video because it would be too vulgar, too explicit. I mean, when these things happen in actual court, there is no camera there. There is nobody there but the bailiff to tell you not to do something or the judge to tell you not to do something. So that is the raw, uncut version actually in court. I'm giving you a very diluted version of what actually takes place. My brother told me about your YouTube channel and I watched some of the shows. Love your fairness to me and when you have the kids. Oh, thank you. And I want people to know this too. If you can't actually tell, this is my personality. So what you actually see in reactions from me on the show, that is literally me. I'm fair. I believe in fairness. I could really care less about how people feel about, well, I don't like that. I don't do that. Well, not my problem. But I believe that everybody should be treated fairly, regardless race, gender, sexuality, sexual orientation, whatever. You should be treated fairly. Love the expression. You are so beautiful. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Love your positive energy, man. I'm loving all of this. I feed off of good vibes and you all are giving me so many good vibes. um in the comments, and my daughter, of course. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Is your bailiff your husband? Yes, he is my husband. This December, we will be married 4 years. He is a police officer in real life. He is the chief of police at a college, university, as well as that university's law school. So, yes, he does that for a living. And previously, before he and I got married, it was my dad, who's also a police officer. He's getting ready to retire for the second time. So yeah, it's like a family affair, right? Can you bring back the after case review at the end of episodes respectfully? Those were helpful to process. Absolutely. And thank you so much. Who is that? Am I saying it? Eclectic PKM. I would definitely do that. And we are going to tweak it a little bit. It's going to be a chat more so, not just me giving you information, but more so like a chat with someone asking me questions and I'm responding to them. Hi, and kisses to you, my beautiful courtroom crush, Judge Vonda. And I love you and your show, and you made my day. Oh, Ricky Bailey, thank you so much. Ricky Bailey is one of my followers, like you all are. Ricky supported my campaign. I forgot the state that you're in, Ricky. Drop it in the chat. Let me know the state you're in. But you guys, you can support someone anywhere at any time doing anything. You just do not know how much your positive comments, because I read all of you guys' comments. Now, granted, some of the negative ones, I just scroll over them, but all of the positive comments, I feed off of that energy and I love it. So, Chesapeake, Virginia, hey, Bundaby, when you can get on TV and replace some of these other lame judge shows. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Trust me, I do believe, and I'm speaking it and manifesting it daily, that I will be on TV. I don't think I'm going to be on the bench very, very long. Okay, let's see. We have Ohio. Texas courts is crazy. Yes, they do all the time. Congratulations. Thank you all so much. Trust me, if you've ever seen a campaign, there's so much that you don't see that goes into it. But I came out victorious. I won by like 20,000 votes. So it's a pretty big deal. I am a Scorpio, just in case anyone wants to know. Someone asked, Deborah Johnson, I am a Scorpio. My birthday is November the 13th. I'm a true Scorpio. Would you be willing to open your courtroom for live audience? Absolutely. So the show, when we film it, the only reason why we haven't had an audience in the back like we did in some of the later shows is strictly related to COVID. We tried to open it back up, but then variant one came, variant two came, and then different things started being in the air, causing respiratory infections, and now we have monkeypox on our back. So when I'm actually in the courtroom on starting January 1st, is according to the Texas Court Act, the court is open to the public. So if anyone is in Dallas, Texas, or anything like that, you want to come sit in the courtroom, you are more I couldn't be more happier for you to be there. Sit, listen, you may learn something. And then when I come off the bench, I have no problem meeting and greeting you and doing a little photo op even. I have no problem with doing that. I'm a natural hair YouTuber. Oh, that question. Okay. I take inspiration from natural hairstyles. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Would you work with Lauren Lake? Of course, I would love to work with Lauren Lake. She is one of the people I admire so much. Lauren Lake is actually an attorney too. I believe she's out of the East Coast somewhere. A fashion attorney, I believe she was previously. So I definitely would love to work with her and any of the other judges. Judge Vonda, will COVID stimulus money be considered for income for child support? That's something that hasn't been talked about. Deanna, that is a great question. And the honest answer is I don't know. Every in odd year. Next year in 2023, that's where we will see changes, if any, to the Texas Family Code, and then I'll be able to give you more information about that. I would like to know what happened. The hot tea spilled the result from watching from London. Oh, it's on is it Nadia King? It is on my YouTube channel. It's called Hot Tea Spill Results. You can go look at it right now. Areas, you know, life for me, to me, life gets shorter literally by the second. And I just don't want to waste it going out mad or upset. I love to smile. I love positive people. I love just people, period. So most of the time you see me, I'm always bubbly. Miss Vonda, you give me the best laughs when you sip your tea in court, when you say something or does something shady to the defendant. I can't wait to see you on TV and praying for your success. Thank you so much, Marcus. I appreciate that. Is there any advice you give to individuals that are wanting to become a family court judge? Love everything you do and promote. Absolutely. First of all, if you want to be a family court judge, there are certain characteristics that must exist. Okay. I'm not saying you have to be the most outgoing person. I'm not saying you have to be an extrovert, but you do have to have empathy. You have to have empathy because a lot of the people that are going to be in front of you, you have never been in their situation. You may not even be able to relate to them slightly. But if you are empathetic, it allows you to step into their shoes and see things the way that they see it and meet them where they are. So I really believe that before you can pursue wanting to be a family court judge, you have to have empathy, and of course, after that, you have to be an attorney. Now in Texas, you have to be an attorney for about 8 years, for at least 8 years. And, just get involved in your local politics and everything like that. Be present. Show your community that you care about them. I mean, there's not many community events where I live here in the southern sector of Dallas that I'm not participating in. I'm always present and I'm always trying to give back. They have a lot of things going on right now for back to school. My children are blessed in the sense that I don't have to worry about whether whether or not they're going to have school supplies or anything like that. But I know some parents struggle with that. So I make it a point to always give back to school events and be present at those events, passing out the backpacks and everything like that. So yeah, just show up, be present. I remember starting your videos last year in September, and almost a year later you have grown so much. So proud of you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you guys made me want to cry. Ariceli asked, do you prefer tea or coffee? There's one time I was watching your videos while drinking apple cinnamon tea. I love tea. I may drink coffee like once or twice a year. I used to be big on coffee, but when I had to sit for the bar exam, I didn't want to have the jitters. So I weaned myself off of coffee. So now I'm strictly um caffeine free as much as I can tea. So I do prefer tea over coffee. I love it when you say you come here to waste my time. Yeah. It's funny. When I was little, I actually got that from my mom. She used to say that to me all the time. You came in here to waste my time. So it's just something that stuck. from me getting in trouble, I now use it all the time. Even though I can't relate to other people's behavior for cultural reasons, I enjoy your show. Greetings from Germany. Oh, thank you so much, Stormrider55. Yeah, I would love seeing your courtroom. Yes, Scorpio Life. Mine is November 12th. Okay, Allison, I have to remember that. Please remind me because I will shout you out on your birthday. I definitely will. Is there any way to get a private counseling session? I love to run my personal case by you and hear whatever advice you have to give. I'm willing to pay for it. I understand this is a job. Sakari sounds absolutely. I do consultation still, but I only consult with people who are representing themselves because that consultation is slightly different if someone is trying to hire an attorney because I actually tell you what you need to file, what you need to do, kind of walk you through it. So as long as your case is in Texas, I don't have a problem with that. If you're outside of Texas, unfortunately, I really can't give you any advice because I'm only licensed in the state of Texas. Let's see. New subscriber. Greetings from Jamaica. Hey, Jamaica. I plan on getting back to you very, very soon. I cannot wait. Love your glasses collection is everything. Thank you. It's the hairdos for me. Yes, I get all of my glasses from Zulu, and I will type it in the chat. ZeellLool. Yes. That's where I get my glasses from. And you guys, I'm so cheap. I only do it when they're on sale, like $1, $3, $7. I'm not spending $30 on a pair of glasses. I'm just not doing it. Okay, well, yes, ma'am. Yes, baby. All right. So I dedicated 30 minutes to you guys today. I told my daughter we would go play makeup. So she is in here bothering me. So we go playing my makeup. She broke two of my lipsticks already. So I'm definitely gonna have to find her a kitty version of what I like. She doesn't like the plastic kind. She wants the real kind. So I would definitely need to find her that. Are your videos based on real life issues when using actors? Yes, absolutely. That's exactly what it is. All right. So again, you guys, I look forward to coming on here live more often. Before I come on live, I would definitely give you a notification so you can prepare, get ready, and everything like that. Talk to you soon. Oh, before I leave, last thing I want to talk about. Isn't that crazy? Brittany Griner got a 9-year sentence. 9 years. Like literally before I logged on, I got that notification. Y'all, that is crazy. Okay. My only advice is follow the law, whatever that law is, even when you disagree with it, because as you can see, these rulings are not always favorable. You even see that in child support court. The rulings are not favorable. Very sad day. Prayers to Brittany Griner and her family. You all just stay in line, stay the course with what you're doing. Don't get caught up out here because it's a mess. It's a mess. We'll have to reconvene and talk deeper about this. If you guys are willing to talk about it next week, I can look at my schedule, find us a day next week. We can come back and talk about it because, whoo, Lord, I couldn't imagine 9 years for some. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. Let's talk next week. You guys stay blessed, stay healthy. Please, please, please make sure you are taking care of your mental health. And we will discuss this next week. I love you guys so much. Tell everybody you know to keep watching the episodes, share the episodes. Make sure you follow me, like I said, on TikTok at Judge Wanda B, as well as Instagram. All right. Well, talk to you guys later.